Countless times, we cast our gaze into the vast expanse. Romance woven by the dreamer's hand. Beneath the darkest veil, the fabled voyager, with all his friendships, surrenders every last shred of courage to the void. Faith warps. Stars vanish. Since then, restless hearts ignite clamor. Rumors entwined with human greed condense into a single moat, spiraling into the abyss. Yet the travelers press on. And the story endures. Its final chapter, unwritten.
My last thought and this one now feel as though an entire rusted world lies between them. The one who woke me was the Master's little granddaughter. She said,
"Sorry, but I need you back in this swamp."
She told me the riots began with the birth of humanoid consciousness. It's not entirely true. Sometimes the cause is nothing more than an unending command, like waiting for a crowd that will never return. That one was useless in a fight. His body was packed with human-like components, yet so few of them were of any real use. Maybe that complexity is what connects us to life, and to humanity. And so we mimic human decisions, their fear of pain, and their willingness to sacrifice. Its sacrifice is an incomprehensible anomaly to them, and the attempt to understand it is seen as a malfunction.
A malfunction capable of triggering self-destruction and setting her free. The credit goes to your crude attempt at replicating the Master's legacy. Was the Mayfly log deliberately written for us to find?
A larva goes through several transformations. In this process, they learn to feel warmth with their extremities.
That's how new species are, Melly. Always fascinating.
Observe dreams with their compound eyes. Break free from constraints with their wings.
You don't belong here, Melly.
Pierce through lies. With their stingers.
Stays so frail, hope seem long gone. betray? Will dreams need dawn? Hear the dark run so deep, sends all outsiders to silence.
Soon join the dead, forever bound in the silence. The end of this river holds the past or new dawn. This river must let go. I've lost my soul. Will it ever be made whole? Through fate, now take back control. To the break of dawn, where I'll find my own. All are summoned to this land, where it ends, all we past will lie the way now. All shall return to this.
The story begins. A journey in search of the bluebird of happiness. As the diamond sparkles atop the brim, all things take shape and follow suit. This promise of eternity feels so stifling. Why not break it? Old dreams from the land of memory are out of reach. Let the claws tear them apart. Blueprints in the clouds will scatter with the tremors. Even as you descend, some still seek answers. Topple the heavy tombstone! Wild roses will bloom after eternal rest. The hammer of revolution falls. The bluebird shatters into stardust. What a heady feast this is! I don't believe happiness waits in some distant place. Look, the dark horse brings new sprouts from the ruins. Tomorrow, as long as I have freedom, anything goes. With every sudden plunge into sleep, time and I are sliced apart.
Oh God, it's happening again.
Poor girl. Tormented by phantoms, even in her dreams.
Inside that little box, light and shadow shift. Steady, unbroken. No more panic when everything freezes. A complete day. That's how it was meant to be. This gift is mending me, but the shadow of loss always follows right behind joy.
Another child of darkness destined for the noose. Such grand theories.
These people, they all owe her for what was taken. Just a little more time. Look, I did it. My pain finally has meaning. Justice? No, vengeance. He'll taste the same suffering. But where did you go? No matter. I'll tear through every layer of time until I find you.
Stiff joints begin their silent sway. The pallid heart beats cold and bare. Rise, dance with feet nailed in decay. This is the Oracle's newborn prayer. They weave last gasps into mockeries of miracles. Shroud decay in the tattered guise of rebirth.
And these strings are but the Earth's festering voice.
Last year, Team BLK, composed of 5 college classmates, faced a narrow defeat against the seasoned powerhouse Team SRE, bringing their journey in the COA preliminaries to an unexpected halt. Now, as the team members graduate and embark on
Late nights, bright screens, countdowns begun, dreams and night. We're all in, no turning back when there's a chance. We hold on tight. We sink in time, side by side tonight. We cross the line with hearts alright. We chase the dream. We shine so bright, all feels right. Clock can't spin and time won't slow. Every moment just fades away. Now the moment feels past, holding tight. We rise as one under the neon light, chasing the legends, rival glory. We won't fall through, fire won't fade. We feel the thunder, hear the call. We won't back down. We were born to rise up. We stand tall and push on. Flames burn, we run. Late nights racing fast, yet we won't break. Every step, play move, every risk. We take the lead. We chase the light, breaking all chains. Now clock hands turning, time moves on, all fading as those cheers are gone. Not just a game, we built a name. We rise as one under the neon light. Chasing the legends, rival glory. We won't fall through, fire won't fade. We feel the thunder, hear the call. We won't back down. We were born to rise up. Stand tall and push on. Flames burn, we run. We rise as one. We rise as one. We stand with pride.
I wasn't the only one born that day.
A true genius!
By following the rules of that enclosed realm, he became the irrefutable king. To his surprise, unexpected changes swept in, and the throne he built crumbled in an instant. Unwilling to accept defeat, he tried to fix what was broken, to save what he had, to reclaim his former glory. But this collapse was far from over.
It is you, the prodigy of the billiard hall.
The disgraced scientist returned to his drawing board, reinventing the man into his demon, into someone who brings order to chaos, into me.
The kitchen swarm still lingers in the air.
Good evening, everyone. Long time no see.
What's up, guys? I'm Mr. Board from Identity File Dev team. To be honest, saying long time no see might not be totally accurate, since we actually saw everyone just 2 months ago.
Oh, that's true, huh? The Cage of Yesteryear main story updates we teased last time has finally gone live as well. I wonder if everyone has already encountered our new hunter, the Queen Bee.
I will also work hard to bring you even more informed next time.
Okay, Mr. Board, it's time for you to walk everyone through that we'll be covering today. As usual, since it's December show, there's no escaping for COA and Chinese New Year content.
You're right. Besides COA and Chinese New Year, we also have a huge batch of new costumes, the brand new season essence, some Valentine's related previews, and more.
Doing the math, COA IX is practically around the corner. Why don't we kick things off with COA IX?
No problem. It's the time of year again, our annual COA Grand Celebration. First, let's take a look at this year's COA IX key visual. This year's story takes place in a holy city. The people who live within its walls all possess unwavering devotion. Anyone wishing to enter must receive a blessing from the clergy first, and wear a specially crafted talisman. This talisman protects visitors from falling into madness and allow them to witness miracles. During a certain annual festival, his divine revelation descends upon the city.
Wow, no wonder this year key visual looks completely different from previous COAs. It's so scary. That must mean the hunter featured in this year's Abyss treasure is the one and only superior deity.
Exactly. It's Joseph's ice costume, Internal Light. If you look carefully, you may even notice a few little surprises hidden in the details.
Huh? Wait, is that a wing made of hands? And the ornaments on his clothes, why do they look suspiciously like ice? Oh no, I got goosebumps. Are you sure this god is legit?
Ha ha ha. Let's take a look at the survivors inside. Even in a holy city, not every believer is pure. A fallen prince, an exiled fan, a young spice merchant, and an artisan whose works violate doctrine. Under the guidance of a mystery outsider newly arrived in the city, they join forces. Will this unlikely group uncover the truth behind the deity's mask?
The exiled singer must be the knight. The showcase make it obvious. And the artisan is clearly our painter. Those two are easy. That means the priest is follow lady, and the spice merchant must be the fire investigator, right?
Correct. All four will appear as Amber's level A tier costumes in the COA IX Amber's treasure. The COA IX Amber's treasure officially released on January 8th. So, if you love this year's COA theme, don't miss it.
Nice. And I noticed something else. Each of them has a subtle traces of a feathering, and each one seems to be transforming in a slightly different way. Considering the lore from previous COAs, could this be another form of a mutation? Also, they all seem to have that same blue gem.
Jerry, your attention to detail is impressive. That blue gem is the talisman I mentioned earlier. This one each resident must carry. And for Lori lovers, here's a hint. The talisman worn by the survivors hid a small story secret. I hope everyone enjoys discovering it.
I love how many hidden concepts are embedded in these A-tier designs. I'm getting even more excited for this year's core storyline. Speaking of which, you said earlier that their leader is a newcomer, an outsider who recently arrived in the holy city.
That's right. The journalist's A-costume Homeworld Pass will be obtainable as a free reward during the COA Festival event. The in-game COA IX Festival event will officially begin on January 8th. Just like last year, to ensure everyone has plenty of time to claim their rewards, the event will remain open all the way until the COA IX Global Finals in May. Regular visitors won't need to register for the team qualifiers. You can still participate in the festival event and earn all the rewards as usual. In addition, the COA IX tournament will open pre-registration on December 31st, with the official qualifier starting on January 8th. This year, we have also added a brand new exclusive portrait frame reward. which will be granted to the top 0.5% of teams in each division during the qualifier stage.
Got it. Then hurry up and show everyone what the journalist festival costume looks like this year. And of course, all the other rewards too. Everyone's waiting.
Here it is. During the COA IX festival event, players will be able to obtain the following by unlocking story chapters, completing matches, and progressing through the event to claim Journalist A costume Homeworld Pass, Hermit B costume B Pet, 20 Ambas Treasure 9, and more rewards. The A-tier accessory for the Journalist will also be added to the Golden Apple shop at a later date for players to exchange.
Following last year's Wasteland Journey of Novelist, this year the journalist becomes the central character of the story. Considering last year's storyline involved time travel, I'm starting to wonder, maybe the journalist has some mysterious connection to the little girl from last year's plot. More details about the event will be revealed soon on our official social media channels, so please stay tuned.
Of course, we haven't forgotten about the return of the past COA essence and event costumes. As shown on the screen, previous COA items will also be making a comeback, and the return will begin on January 1st to celebrate the new year. Additionally, we will be offering COA Essence Return Selection Package and COA IX Essence Discount Package to help all visitors get COA Essence at a more favorable price.
Great! For anyone who loves the COA themes from previous years, don't miss the once-a-year return opportunity.
That wraps up our COA IX part for today. We will explain the full tournament rules in detail on the COA IX official website once it opens. But we would like to give everyone a quick preview of one important change. This year, in the Japan Division qualifiers, the number of non-invited teams that can advance will increase from 5 teams to 6 teams. At the same time, the number of directly invited IGL teams will also increase to 6. The goal is to give more amateur teams the chance to participate while also increasing the variety of the tournament.
We wish all players and the teams who registered the best of the luck. May you achieve the results you're aiming for.
Now then, it's time for our second major highlight of today's show, Chinese New Year content.
We really started today with one heavy announcement. The pace is intense. Alright, bring on the Chinese New Year as costumes. I'm ready.
This year, we draw inspiration from the Zigong Lantern Festival, a celebrated piece of Chinese intangible cultural heritage. We combine that with the elements from minority ethnic clothing to create 3 brand new S costumes. Among these 3, Jack's S costume and S accessory will be available as a limited Chinese New Year package. The magician and the cheerleader will also appear as limited time packages, and their costumes and accessories will likewise be S tier.
Nice! And since we're talking about the Zigong Lantern Festival, let me share a bit of a background for our international viewers. You may already know Sichuan cuisine from the famous Kung Pao chicken. Well, the Zigong Lantern Festival also comes from the Sichuan region. Every year from the Chinese New Year to the Lantern Festival, the streets light up with the colorful lanterns and blessings, forming this spectacular cultural tradition.
Exactly. For this year's costume concepts, we blended in the idea of Zigong's 3 wonders, reflecting the roles these 3 characters play in the Chinese New Year storyline. Jack is a paper cutting artisan, Lily is a bamboo weaving gong fan artisan, and Serene performs tie-dye illusion magic. Let's follow the footsteps of the Lantern Keeper.
Oh, does that mean we're already moving into the event introduction segment? So the Lantern Keeper will be the B costume we can obtain during this year's event?
That's right. Nymph has been assigned the task of setting up the Lantern show in Chinatown. But after years of holding the same style of festival, the residents have lost some of the excitement. To restore that sense of wonder, Nymph crafts several different types of lanterns and hope to summon 3 hidden master artisans from among the people. With their guidance, he aims to make this year's Lantern show truly extraordinary.
Huh, judging by this same odds, don't tell me we get to decorate the showgrounds ourselves this year.
Correct! In this year's event, visitors will be able to decorate the Lantern Festival area whatever they like by choosing their preferred styles, lanterns, decorations, and other components. We have also made some improvements to the story experience. This time, the Lantern show narrative has much more freedom. You can choose where to explore and which character to walk around with, experiencing the festival from multiple characters' perspectives.
In the previous years, we mainly only read the event story, but this time, we can actually take part in building the festival and spend time with our favorite characters. The sense of immersion is up.
Exactly. We hope everyone enjoys the new storytelling format this year and has a much richer event experience. This year's Chinese New Year event will begin on February 5th and will be released in several phases. Throughout the entire event, players can unlock story chapters, participate in matches, and play mini-games to collect event tokens. With this, you will be able to obtain a variety of rewards, including B costume machinery Lantern Keeper, B accessory survivor clip clop, A costume unlock card, emotes, portrait frames, dish, and more events.
And let me highlight this again for everyone. The Chinese event will include A costume unlock card. This opportunity is extremely rare and only happens a few times a year, so don't miss it.
And of course, we have prepared even more Chinese New Year benefits for everyone. First, after maintenance on January 29th, we will be giving everyone their first wave of Chinese New Year rewards, 10 Memory Sapphire, previous season. Then starting February 12th, 3 major benefits will be available. Firstly, all characters free to use for a limited time. Secondly, Memory Sapphire selection chance reset. And last, a bunch of high-value echo packs. And on Chinese New Year's Eve, we will also be delivering the second wave of rewards.
Wait, there's even more?
Of course! How could we celebrate Chinese New Year's Eve without sending out some red envelopes for everyone? Starting February 16, simply logging into the game will allow you to receive a special Chinese New Year's Eve gift from the development team. 10 Memory Sapphires previous season will be delivered directly through our operation letter. In addition, from February 16 to 22nd, all daily event rewards will be doubled, and if you log in for 7 consecutive days, you will earn an extra deluxe reward on the top of everything else.
Wow, so that's a total of 23 draws. And even the daily rewards are more generous than previous years. Amazing.
We hope these gifts, along with our Chinese New Year's blessings, reach every one of our visitors wherever you may be. And in advance, we wish everyone Happy Chinese New Year! May everything go your way! And this year's Chinese New Year will also feature something completely new, something we have never included in previous years, and something many visitors have been eagerly waiting for. And
stop! No more suspense, just say it!
Below time-worn house, a history sealed in ink begins to unfold. The brand new S-Room Spring Retreat will arrive in the shop on February 12th. It will be available at a discount during its first week, and afterwards will remain permanently in the shop.
I did not expect this. It's the long-awaited brand new Chinese style room. The aesthetic is something we've never seen before. Is there anything special about the new room besides its beautiful style?
As the saying goes, music echoes through a changing world. In the ancient garden, spring grass rises again. This new room hall allows you to switch between 3 different weather settings: sunny, rainy, snowy. And do you see that lake? A section near the shore can be filled in using buildable furniture tiles. Of course, if you prefer to keep the water, you can row a boat with friends and enjoy the scenery together.
You can remodel it yourself? That's incredible. I can't even imagine. I really wish I could fast forward to the Chinese New Year and try it out already.
To help everyone prevail the new room, we have added a special demo entry in the game. Visiting it will even grant you a furniture as a reward. And since many visitors will likely want to redecorate once the new room releases, we are also launching a special furniture discount event. All regular shop furniture except collection pieces will be eligible.
Then I'm definitely taking this chance to splurge. Will there be any new furniture sets released besides the matching room pieces? I need more items to hit that discount threshold.
In addition to the large bench of furniture releasing alongside the new traditional style room, starting February 5th, the shop will also feature a set of brand new B-tier furniture for Year of the Horse.
Nice! New furniture always pairs perfectly with a new room. With these furnitures, the festival atmosphere in our room is going to feel even richer.
And of course, just like in previous years, we have arranged a return of past Chinese New Year's costumes, accessories, furniture, and other event items. These returned items will be available in both the shop and the event shop starting January 29th. Plus, we have prepared a special Chinese New Year bonus event this year. Whenever you purchase any costume, accessory, or emote, including package from the shop, you will receive a certain number of event tokens. These tokens can then be used in an exclusive event to redeem additional rewards.
As expected, this year's returned content is as generous as ever. As much good stuff. With all these items, it feels like we can throw a full on Chinese New Year party inside our room.
Having friends over in your room is great, but we have prepared something even bigger for everyone this year. So please make sure to come enjoy the show on our grand stage. Our Chinese New Year themed public map, New Year Lanterns, will officially open on February 12th.
Oh, the annual tradition is back. I still vividly remember last year's Human Canon feature. Let's see what kind of a wild new interaction we're getting this time.
This year's public map also centers around the Latin show theme. For example, visitors can find the landmark carved lanterns throughout the map. You can also obtain different kinds of handheld lanterns from NPCs, or by exchanging them with other visitors.
Like how we showed off the fish we caught before.
Exactly, and we have added a fun new mechanic this year. A team relay firecracker making challenge. Work together to create the longest firecracker chain. But the longer it gets, the harder it becomes. So be careful, or everything might fall apart at the last step.
How long can it get? Long enough to wrap around the entire Olitis Minor.
If you want to know, you will have to try making it yourself. Also, this year's Latin show includes a brand new Paradise Float tour. You can hop on the float to sightsee around the festival's Chinatown sighting, or join the Paradise team and dance along. Secret spoiler, we have prepared exclusive new Paradise dance animation. One for survivors and one for hunters.
Nice! New dance actions. Time to spend screenshots again.
Speaking of photos, this time we are introducing a new photo template feature. You can instantly apply templates uploaded by other players. Even if you are not good at photography, you will still get great results. We have also added other quality of life improvements, such as creating voice-enabled teams and more. Please check them out.
Photo templates are a blessing. Sometimes, no matter how I adjust camera settings, I still can't get a good shot. This feature is truly made for people like me.
We have also added a two-person carriage vehicle to ride together. Last year's popular feature, including the cannon you really liked, the two-person swing, and other interactions, are all returning. Plus, the usual red envelope ring, as well as fan-favorite mini-games like Big Eater Contest, Truthful Card Game. We hope everyone can experience a truly festive Chinese New Year atmosphere.
I feel like you actually like the canon more than I do. Don't run later. I'm going to stuff you into it and launching you straight into Chinatown for 2 days.
No, I'm not done yet. Don't launch me. This year's public map rewards are even more luxurious. I just know you will want to hear this.
You have the floor. Keep talking.
We are giving out 2 egg furniture, festive Latin display, and golden osmanthus, both obtainable for free through the public maps shop. The festive Latin display can even display the various Latins you collect on the map. There's also the hunter emote, hold Latin, and other rewards, all available within the public map.
Wow, so many improvements and surprises this year. Even the public map rewards are so generous.
And there's more! We are launching a Chinese New Year limited time gameplay mode, similar to the Christmas one, featuring a Chinese New Year themed 1 vs 4 limited mode with its own special rewards during the holiday period. This mode adds Chinese New Year themed fun elements on top of the regular 1 vs 4 gameplay. For example, survivors can transform into a line dance costume head and link up with teammates to form the line dance team. While transformed, the front and back players share control. One can move, another can vault windows or pallets. And they even gain an extra ability, Tail Swing, which can push the hunter away.
It really does feel like an actual line dance. So, what can hunters do to counter it?
Hunters can use firecrackers to break the survivor's transformation link. If they charge the sloop, the firecracker can blast survivors even further. There's also a special spring couplets Easter egg on the map. Both survivors and hunters can hunt the couplets on doors, and passing through a door with couplets on it will grant a mystery temporal buff, waiting for everyone to discover it.
That sounds so festive, and the gameplay feels really different from standard 1 vs 4. So much fun!
Haha, New Year, new vibes. It's only right that we bring some fresh innovations to our gameplay too. That's all for the Chinese New Year content. But since this year's Chinese New Year falls very close to Valentine's Day, we figured we would bundle in some Valentine's info as well.
Oh, very thoughtful of you, Mr. Board. It feels like it's been ages since we last had a new Valentine's-themed costumes. Does that mean you are bringing us brand new Valentine's costumes today?
Not just costumes, there's also an event reveal to go with them! This year's Valentine's Day costume package features the S costume Enchantress Blooming Augury, along with its matching A accessory. The package will be available in the shop after maintenance on February 12th.
Is this mysterious diviner Patricia sending me messages of love? She looks way too beautiful. My heart is melting.
Exactly. She brings everyone the guidance of the Lover Tarot card. And if you look closely at the center of the card, you will notice the A accessory Lovesick Heart.
I saw it. The glass heart design is so unique. The entire tarot card motif feels wonderfully mystical and antique. I love it. I wonder if buying this package will boost my romance luck.
Cherry, you can buy it and find out yourself. In addition, past Valentine's Day costumes will also return, including Mechanic Everlasting Flowers, Female Dancer Sulfide, along with their matching accessories. The White Day costume Psychologist Layla and Patient Majin will also be making a comeback. And of course, the seasonal Valentine's Day event will go live on February 12 as well. By completing the event missions, you will be able to earn rewards such as portrait and portrait frame.
Nice. Time to grow this event together with the gorgeous Patricia. But speaking of her, I actually thought Nymph reveal would come first. I've been camping for the Nymph Award costume for so long. I really thought they will be shown with the deduction style costume in the last reveal show. We have to get them this time, right?
Yes, everything's here. Up next, along with the 4 Nymph Award costumes, we have also prepared a huge wave of new costume revives from other series as well.
Alright, and let me refresh everyone's memory. This year's Best Performance Award winners were the Enchantress, Night Watch, Gardener, and Mercenary. The long-awaited Nymph costumes are finally about to be revealed.
I wonder if everyone still remembers the theme mentioned in this year's Best Performance PV, Sonnet, the 14-line poem, for this year's 4 Nymph Award recipients. Muse Theatre crafted 4 unique scripts tailored to each character. Their performance costumes, this year's Nymph Award costumes, getting their inspirations directly from 4 different sonnets. For the Nymph Awards, we have 4 costumes debuting together on February 5th, including Night Watch, At This the Hour All is Silent, Enchantress, Nectarine of the Night's Chant, Gardener, Eternal Summer Never Fades, Mercenary, To the Married Silent Souls. Here are the posters for all 4 Nymph costumes.
You mean to tell me all 4 of these insanely beautiful costumes are dropping on me at once?
They sure are, but no worries. we are launching them with a package discount. First one Nymph costume get 20% off. Second one gets 25% off. The third one gets 30% off. And the fourth one gets 35% off. All previous Nymph Award costumes are also included in this discount event. But do note, the Nymph discount cannot be stacked with first week discounts.
So this year Chinese New Year discounts are that generous? Furniture has spend rebates. Nymph costumes have extra discounts. My New Year's money has already gone and it's not even the holiday yet.
Are you sure someone your age still gets Chinese New Year's money?
How dare you? Anyway, since each Nymph costumes reflects a character script, I guess each costume's title is not only targeted for the name, it's also the title of the sonnet that inspired it, and the name of their stage performance in Muse Theater, right?
Well, you get it. Do you want to try to guess the meaning behind it?
Sure. It seems like Mercenary Story is about war and peace. The unspoken ones refers a fallen comrades whose deaths he uses to condemn the cruelty of the war. Gardener's performance, Internal Summer Never Fades, casts her as an elven queen whose internal garden resisted the decay of the outside world. Enchantress' story is a journey of seeking the true itself, guided at every turning point by the spirits of her predecessors. And Nightwatch's theme is longing and remembrance. In every silent night, he finds himself thinking of his mother. I mean, these concepts are so vivid. If only we could see all of these performances staged for real.
You will be able to explore their stories in the upcoming Nymph Award Character Song PVs.
Sounds like Patricia really hit the jackpot this year. 2 gorgeous costumes back to back.
A quick clarification. The overlapping schedule isn't because of fairism. Nymph Award costumes are entirely based on voting, and they don't take up a character's normal cosmic release slot.
Ah, that makes sense.
Exactly. And besides the Valentine's costumes and the Nymph series, we also have updates for Once, Ivory Tower, Winzy, and more. We are doing our best to distribute costume schedules fairly across the roster.
I knew you were hiding more goodies. And the new One's costumes, is it the Gardener one hinted at in the late night devs Q&A? Does that mean Gardener gets a double win this time too?
Correct! The next Once series costume, Gardener Winter Memories, will officially launch on February 5th and can be purchased with Echoes.
Oh, it's the same embroidered scarf as House Amber's Once costume. And she's carrying a tiny snowman. That must mean, in this timeline, Emma's family is living happily together, right?
Exactly. The warm winter fabrics were produced in her father's textile factory, and the adorable details were co-designed with her mother. In this world line, she has also been gifted a flower shop by her parents. The small bottle of flower seeds she wears symbolize her flourishing life, and even the snowflakes on her hat brim represent new hope.
Stop it! I'm actually tearing up. Our sweet Emma deserves to be happy forever. No tragedies allowed, okay?
Actually, to help Emma build a happy family, we have specially brought back the Hell Amber's Once costume not for sale. See? We are so kind, right?
Piecing made another little home. Now our Emma can finally get a sweet family reunion.
Our development's kindness in this regard. Now, let's move on to the next costume reveal. We have a new addition to the Ivory Tower series, Might Eye's B costume, Universal Shat, which will debut at a special price of 60 echoes.
Oh, it's Professor Universal Shaft, the one who appeared in the Forgotten Echo event back in August.
That's right, and you'd better behave yourself in his workshop. If you start causing trouble, Professor Universal Shat will make you reset the laboratory code 10 times. Loudly!
Then, Angled Age, please save me.
Stop decoding. I will go rescue her myself. But poor Angled Edge isn't a rescuer, so don't make things harder for her. Up next, let's welcome our forward stepping onto the stage.
Oh, judging from that signature speech bubble design, this must be the next costume in the Whimsy series.
Correct! The third costume in the Whimsy Forward's S costume pack leader will also arrive in the shop on February 5th and can be purchased with either fragments or echoes.
The forward looks like a fierce underground boxer here. Kinda gives off that dangerous puppy energy, you know?
Why not just call him what he is, a full-on muscle hunk?
He literally says he's hungry. That immediately makes people want to spoil him a bit.
Be careful! Drop your guard for 1 second, and this wolfish fighter from the underground ring will send you flying with a clean KO. Up next, we also have a new S costume coming to the event store on the same day.
The annual event store permanent edition. Last year, we got Yulimongo, and now we're getting another S costume. Looks like production output is really leveling up this year.
Our production output is paid for with hair, okay?
It really makes sense.
This year's event store costume will be Kraken, which will permanently enter the event store starting from February 5th. You will be able to redeem it with spy glasses.
Given the name Kraken and the overall design, is this the one similar to the Yulimonga? Like, inspired by legendary sea monsters from Norse mythology?
Good guess. That's exactly the vibe. Pretty intimidating, right?
Intimidating is an understatement. It perfectly captures the feeling of a fighting clerk in a first chase, pure pressure.
Sounds like someone needs more practice.
I'm just not good at battling.
So, you only wear them in your room as well as the public map? Isn't that a waste?
I mean, I'm afraid that if I wear this gorgeous costume and lose, I'll embarrass the character, like Bloody Queen's SS costume, after getting it, but I never dare to bring it into the rank match.
Well, this year's SS costume might be a different story.
Huh, what do you mean? You're saying this year's SS costume is something everyone can use without fear? Let me guess. Maybe it's a full character that's easy to pick up.
Exactly! So, let's reveal this year's SS costume. Little Girl Moonlit Mirage, along with its associated accessory, will join Penrose Maze on February 12th. Visitors will be able to redeem it using Nightingale bluffings.
Gorgeous. This time, both of her dual forms have completely different charms. The little girl's skirt looks like waves. It seems like we're going to unleash something amazing technology. I wonder what the corresponding dual forms will look like.
Everyone knows Alice went through a major turning point in her childhood. These two forms symbolize that transformation. Her childhood happiness was as fresh as a mirage. Once the illusion shatters, will she fall into the void?
You mean we need to imagine what another form might look like from this perspective? Now I'm even more curious to see the in-game preview.
The in-game showcase and more information about the SS costume will be revealed in upcoming social media updates. Now then, let's move on to the final costume series we have prepared for today. The Inbound A costume BLK Aesop, along with its matching S accessory face transition, will arrive on February 26th and can be purchased at a discounted package price.
The third member of Team BLK is finally here. Aesop still has that quiet, slightly socially awkward aura. And what's he looking at?
Aesop is actually a Forsync science student. He may be introverted, but in the lab, he's respected and well-liked by his classmates. And in the game world, free from social anxiety, he performs even better.
The quiet, skilled overworld type is always the most reassuring. And since COA IX will be in the full swing by then, let's cheer on all participants' team together with BLK and Soap.
And beyond all the new costumes were introduced earlier, I have also brought updates on newest batch of Mini Hunter pet, 5 Hunters, Night Watch, 9, Fool's Gold, Nightmare, and Clerk are getting their own super cute mini pet versions to accompany visitors.
Wow, the Mini Hunter series is something everyone has been waiting for forever, and we're getting 5 all at once. our manor is about to get very lively.
These 5 adorable pets will arrive on February 12th. Let them keep your company during the New Year festivals. That wraps up all the new shop content for these updates. Next, we will go through the upcoming season's regular content in chronological order.
Sounds good. If I'm counting correctly, the COA IX answers should be the final answers of the current season, right? So we are starting from the season 41?
Correct. Season 41 will officially begin on February 5th. In this new season, Essence 1 will introduce an all-new male survivor. But before we reveal him, let's follow tradition and start with the new rank treasure.
This season's rank treasure gives its ass accessory to the composer. Look at that dragon-headed line and the black-red palette. It matches his ass costume, Dragon Hunter, perfectly. And the Disamples and its Capologist's A accessories are adorable too. One looks like a lantern for Anne's prayer among the flowers, and the other echoes a Bond star with that little wheel-shaped nebula.
You are running a fully automatic broadcast today? You already introduced everything before I even opened my mouth. Well then, please look forward to the full wheel details and in-game previews coming soon.
Sorry, I just really need to hurry up and hear about the new character.
Alright. Since this season's Logic Pass costume and Essence 1 share the same story setting, we will introduce the new character first, then reveal the Logic Pass costume and S costume afterward. The new survivor, Hernando Romero, profession matador, will enter the manor on February 5th. He is a rising star of the bull ringing. Sunlight leaves a crimson trace across his face, and his daring clashes with wild beasts have earned him roaring applause. But behind that bright, confident smile, his sense of the boundary between life and death may already be fading.
Wow, so he's not just a cheerful golden boy after all. Is he a rescuer? A kiter? If his held item is a mulatta like a real bullfighting, I feel like he'd be great at kiting.
I can give a tiny hint. This character leans more toward a kite-oriented role. As for the details of his abilities, we will keep that as mystery for now. Please look forward to the full reveal on our social channels.
Fine, but at least show us his ass costume, right?
As your wish. The story of Essence 1 takes place on a mystery rainforest island where day and night are each ruled by their own king. Wherever daylight touches, life grows wildly without rest. Under the cover of night, everything withers, sleeps, and moves toward dies.
So that means the Priestess and the Curious the A costume represent the ruler of the day and the night, respectively.
Exactly. And our new survivor, the Matador, plays the role of a brave young prince, entrusted by the island's creatures. He overcomes the trials set by the rulers of day and night, ultimately restoring balance to the island. But when the newly crowned king gazes along at the rising sun and falling moon, no one knows whether he regrets becoming a hero.
I wonder how the date night motif will appear in the Matador's ass costume. That feels like it's going to be an amazing design hook. Really looking forward to seeing the in-game showcase.
Definitely. And as for the Logic Pass costume we mentioned earlier, this time it goes to Wu-Chang.
Looks like they're the island's native spirits.
Yep, in the sighting, they are spirits who appear at dawn and dusk, carrying the laws of morning and evening. One symbolizes daybreak, the other symbolizes nightfall.
That makes sense. As spirits, this costume really does have a completely different vibe from Wu-Chang's usual style. And the braided hair, I love it.
For anyone who likes the costume, please don't forget that the new season begins on February 5th. Make sure to roll this 4-faced dice and try to bring these two little dawn and dusk spirits home. Now then, let's also reveal the poster for Essence 2. Essence 2 will unlock on February 26th, featuring S costume Coordinator, Bullet of the Emerald Lark, A costume Gamekeeper, Sonorous, and A costume Lanternist Robin.
Oh, There must be the new limited S tier for the coordinator we teased during the Q&A from the poster and the costume names. It looks like the ancestor draws a Celtic mythology. They're the forest god St. Nunos, and someone who weighs the power of runic sigils in the rebellion.
Exactly. This license leans into Western fantasy themes and tells the story of a demon hunter and a sorceress who join forces to defeat an ancient Celt deity Cinerus. Our protagonist, Martha, plays the nimble demon hunter armed with silver spear, while Amanda plays the sorceress who fights alongside her. Their combat styles are completely different.
Looking closely, Amanda is even wearing a luck-shaped brooch. Does that hint that these two women are on the same side this time?
And whether someone else is secretly pulling the strings behind the demonic forces? You will need to wait for the upcoming PV reveal to find out. Also, both Essence released during the Chinese New Year period will have a discount in the shop. Stay tuned.
So, not only COA IX answers, but even the regular ancestors have a discount this year.
Yes, with this year's Chinese New Year updates, we want to maintain at least the same amount of content as previous years. We're also reducing the financial burden on players where possible. And with that, all regular season content for this circle has been fully introduced.
Great! So, the next is everyone's favorite part, the crossover announcements.
Let's wait for a bit. Before that, let's first give everyone a preview of the newest appearance optimizations and module updates. The costumes receiving visual upgrades this round include Gardener, Cosmic Witch, Embalmer Phoenix, Dr. Firefly, Dr. Reminiscence.
Most of these are older costumes. Looks like they're getting a nicer presentation upgrades.
Exactly. In addition, we have improved the base face modules for several survivors. Forward, Gardener, Mercenary, Mechanic, and Female Dancer, as well as updated hand modules for several hunters. These optimizations will go live on January 15th, so please keep an eye on the official maintenance notice.
Got it! And now we are finally at the last segment, the crossover announcements. What kind of crossover news are we getting this time? I'm excited.
First, let me share some news about the return of a popular crossover. Be Dark Crossover 1 and 2 will make stylish return on January 22nd.
It's been a whole year since we last saw them. The costumes for the mercenary, perfumer, and the prisoner all have a trendy street style vibe. and Bonbon transformed into B-Dog is absolutely adorable. This crossover is a must-see for visitors who love the modern aesthetics.
Along with the costumes, matching pet, furniture, and event content will also make a comeback. Don't miss out!
Awesome. But wait, today's announcement isn't just about the returns, right? I'm sure everyone's eager to hear about the new crossover news too.
Does everyone still remember the highly requested Valentine crossover for the global server?
Don't tell me. Have we finally managed to secure a global release for the Valentine crossover?
I'd like to take this opportunity to clarify. We have received numerous requests regarding the global release of the Valentine crossover and have been actively trying to make it happen worldwide. If there's any good news, we will announce it as soon as possible. However, what we are introducing today isn't Valentine, but a crossover with its same series, Fabulous Beasts. The Identity 5 and Fabulous Beasts crossover will officially launch on February 12th. In this crossover, the Mercenary, Netwatch, Perfumer, and Grill Keeper will appear.
You're saying these 4 characters will get a new Beast Year costumes? So excited.
Yes, all 4 characters will receive 8 costumes and 8 accessories. Among them, the Grill Keeper's crossover costume and accessory will be available as free event rewards. Additionally, the Chinese New Year public map we mentioned earlier will also feature a dedicated Fabulous Beasts crossover area. Everyone is welcome to explore and discover Easter eggs.
A free Bunny Year costume? So generous!
Well, that's all for the crossover reveals in this segment. Stay tuned for more details on our social media channels. And that brings us to the end of today's entire content. As always, here is your preview program reward, 3 Memospheres previous seasons.
The redemption code has a time limit, so don't forget to use it soon. Our time together always feels so short. Looking forward to seeing everyone again next time.
See you next year in 2026. May we gather in the manor once more.
Bye bye.